My name is Zayden from Tribe 3 Productions at Chicago Days of the Dead. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Rick Styczynski of 13X Studios.
Now, how has your con been so far? I see a lot of intricate masks here.
Yeah, I've been in business for 6 years, and one day I woke up and I told my wife, I was like, I think I'm gonna make Jason masks for a living, and I don't know, I just made a few and had a few sales, and I was like, oh my God, and then I basically take a Jason mask and I put a lot of different images on it, so that's how it's my gimmick that I do, so yeah.
So now with all the masks intricate that are here, do you have anyone that are like kind of special for the convention, or have there been any new projects that you've been working on?
Yeah, so a few years back, the director of Terrifier 2, Damien Leone, met him at a convention, and we just started drinking some beers, do some shots, and he's like, you have to be in the next movie I'm doing a couple of years ago, 4 years ago. And I was like, hell yeah, I love Terrifier. And I got a part in Terrifier, and Selfie Guy's my name in the movie. And 3 years later, man, the buzz on Terrifier 2 has been insane. So for this convention, as I'm coming in as a guest and vendor for Terrifier 2, my Art the Clown masks are really going pretty good. Yeah.
I've seen where the Art the Terrifier. Can you imagine how just like a simple flick just turned into a awestruck of a fan base? Yeah. What did you think of like how Terrifier 1 went to something very basic to now Terrifier 2? They have such a grand, loads of money to do what they want to do in production.
Yeah. So $250,000, and we're at 11 million right now. It's like and I love the independent film world too. It's pretty amazing, and for this to happen, it's out of control. Like I don't even know what to say. Like you wake up, I would wake up one day and they're like, oh my God, we're at 4 million. Then you wake up the next day and we're like, we're at 5 million, and now we're in 1,500 theaters, and it just went crazy. And again, I just want to stress, like what I do for a living, I make hockey masks, but I'm just going with the ride of being in Terrifier 2, and it's been a blast so far. So.
Well, I'm glad you have the chance to even do that, because that's a huge accolade just by itself, to be in the Terrifier 2, and more so that just doing productions for them. That's an insane accolade. What would be the next like movie venture or that you would like to work on?
So a year and a half ago, my dad passed away, and he always told me, he always was like, whatever I did in life, I played poker for a living, I was a DJ for a living, and he's like, do a documentary, do a documentary, do a documentary. And before he passed away, he said, you should do a documentary on your experiences from Terrifier 2. So I took that idea and I made a documentary in the past year, and it's called Selfie King, as I'm Selfie Guy in the movie. It's take a ride through the ups and downs of Hollywood with Terrifier 2's Selfie Guy. And pretty much that was, I made it, and people absolutely love it. There's cameos by everybody, and it's on YouTube right now, and just type up Selfie King, and it gives the whole backstory. And I have a gig with Kevin Smith, Jay and Silent Bob. I make their hockey masks, and Kevin gave me permission to wear the movie's outfit for Terrifier 2. So it's all in the movie, and it'll explain everything. So if you love Terrifier, you'll love my documentary. It's really awesome. I'm very proud of it. So.
Now, with all this hard work you've done, did you ever think that you were going to get to the status of now working with big productions and just kind of more so you get the opportunities that everyone couldn't attest to?
This is the goal. I'm a great marketer, and I know that. And again, my life is hockey masks. But I will say this. I plan on taking my Selfie Guy character and making appearances in a lot more movies. That's all I want. I don't want bigger gigs. I don't want anything. Listen, I'm a diehard Terrifier fan, so that was the dream. Aside from working with Quentin Tarantino, I would rather do a 2-minute scene in Terrifier rather than probably a starring role in another movie, and I'm being honest with you, unless it was Quentin Tarantino, and or Kevin Smith. But so no, I plan on, I got some opportunities to do some other movies as Selfie Guy, and I'm just gonna roll with it, and again, I'll be known as Selfie Guy the rest of my life, but it is what it is, and I'll go for it, so.
Well, I'm glad that you have at least that status of just being the Selfie Guy, and now, bigger productions are always looking up to you. So now, granted, with all these masks, where can we find you on social media?
Yeah, it's everything's 13X Studios, so 13X Studios, and I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and my personal page. You can find my name in there, and I'm all about positivity, man. There's a lot of negativity in the world, and I always try to be positive and help people out, and that's what it's all about, man. Life is short, and you just try to day by day, live life and enjoy it, and that's what you should be doing. So
I don't want to steal you too long from the con, but No, thank you for always giving prosperous love to one another. And then, yeah, that's about it.
I'm that $500 you promised me.
Oh shoot! Oh, I thought we were talking about prosperity and love. Oh no! No, of course. No. But much love. My name is Zayden again for Tribe 3 Productions at Days of the Dead. Please come check him out and check out all his intricate masks. Especially, I love the Terrifier ones right there. That's so sick.
Yeah.
Cheers.